And it shouldn't go by merit. So if your classes are failing, then you don't get this money. But if your classes are doing well and students are passing, you get this money because you're entitled to this money. Nobody, no bloody well Justin Smith's supposed to be getting this money unless he's qualified and he ain't qualified. So how in the hell he getting 200,000? Break that down for me. Make that make sense. How is he not having an issue with his pay? His money getting to him on time, but we have teachers and nurses and doctors and other professionals and other workers in this country, even right down to the janitresses, who are suffering as light bills go up, as taxes goes up, fees goes up, mhm, prices go up, BPL goes up, everything is going up. And people can't get their money, and you're there to challenge Belinda Wilson. Hmm. Listen, if Justin Smith could get that, the teachers need more than that. The police need more than that. The defense force officers need more than that. The nurses who are putting themselves in hazardous situations need more than that. All of them need more than that. Don't come tell me, Belinda. Huh? Belinda's right. And for those compromised um, union leaders, sellouts, because that's all they are, sellouts. Just a bunch of sellouts. For those compromised people, for those people who don't see the importance of paying workers what they deserve, for those people who comfortable with Justin Smith getting this money while they remain silent, but at the same time, they feel good about Bahamian workers remaining underpaid and they get upset at the person who's fighting for them. Go to hell! Go to hell. Because guess what? The reality of the matter is, you all can say what you want for Belinda, but she will come out on top. God gonna bless her because she by herself, because plenty of y'all ain't real. This justifiable situation tells you that these people have the right to be paid and they have the ability where the government can pay them. Because if they can pay Justin, they can pay them. They're flying up and down so they can pay the teachers. They having big food out and celebrating and eating all over the place so they can pay the teachers. They can pay the workers. They can pay the police officers. They can pay the defense force officers. Can you imagine that? Police officers and defense force officers are putting their lives on the line and struggling in this country while all Justin Smith has to do is crack his behind and he's getting $200,000 a year, $3,675 a week, $530 a day. Police officers struggling, investigating murder, putting themselves at risk, getting in danger, going through having to deal with people dealing with the worst of situations. And they can't get no big money. And Justice Smith could be right there, crack his behind, and get $100,000 and nobody to account. They're definitely asking no questions. And Fred Mitchell has yet to respond other than to try to get the police to come and intimidate persons who ask questions about this situation. You've got to be at your mind. Hmm? Bahamians, you all better wake up. See what's going on here. I got this list. Let me say this to you. If you've been working for government for 10 years or more, or 20 years or more, and you are dedicated and you're doing, you ought to be paid well for your services. If you are a teacher who went to school and got your degrees and had to go to teachers' college and this, that, and that, you ought to be paid well for your services.